Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. So, how is everyone today? Okay, so today is another session of Supermind Live Academy weekly Facebook Live. So, if you can hear me, kindly press one so that I know the audio is okay. So, this session we have talking about creating something from nothing. Okay, so it's an interesting topic. Okay, so because I think due to I think yesterday is the birthday of the live Navi NU card. So this is something like I think the birth of the where the like the monkey king so the out of the lock how the thing come out so over the years so this is a very special session. Okay, before we start, kindly help us to like and share and tag your friends so that they can join today's interesting topic, because I think it's not easy to get some creating something from nothing. Okay, and then how today our sharer Karine, how she from nothing to something. Okay, so please help us to like and share today's video so that we can have more friends join, and also to get some idea how you can create something from nothing, because I think every time I think we it's not possible. Okay, logically it's not possible. So I think last week we talked about illogical and logical mind, but sometimes it's not logical, yes, but you need to be not logical to create from starting from something. Okay, so before we start, I have Dr. Peter Yi here so that we can before we invite Karine up. So Peter, what you feel like saying?
What I feel like saying,
Hmm.
create nothing, create something from nothing.
Ah.
Uh, it can be physical things, it can be non-physical thing. Uh, Creation process, the two part. It have to happen in the
Hmm.
superconscious mind first before download to a conscious mind, and the conscious mind make it happen. The process. I also have a experience creating my board game many years ago. This is sad. It took me 1 year to make it happen. So carrying today focus will be carrying card, Life Navy card. That is the latest lah. Only happened. I think she published it last year. Printed, huh? Okay, that's what I feel like saying. Pass back to you, Leslie.
Yes, due to some technical, I think Karine's line just cut off. So she from something inside our system become nothing inside the system. So Peter, you need to talk more because you
Okay,
have some experience on creating
okay.
something from nothing, like in your board card. Okay.
Yes, beside the board game I created many years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, I also written 8 books. Writing books, however, making just concept pick up from here or read some other people book and so on. Is also making things happen from nothing. Then the book come out. Uh, and also, if there's an opportunity, I'll share with you all the details. How being a school teacher can build a bungalow on a hill. It's my first dream home. Really don't have money, but it happened through property investment, buy one, sell one, whatever. How I do also I've forgotten. But it happened after I set my mind to have something like that. It happened in the mind first. It took me not immediate, no, it took me about 6, 7 years to make it happen. My first bungalow house. The second one also same thing. Okay, Karin, your turn.
uh, Creativity or out of the box or from nothing to something. In fact, it's very easy. First thing first is proactive or reactive? Proactive means you're kind like used to be very innovative, always be a leader in doing something new, or you are lazy personalities, but you still need to live with good solutions. For example, right now, AI, okay? The AI creator need to be, first, have all the technical knowledge about engineering, about architect, about a certain field that they are specializing in. But at the same time, they must be some kind of some laziness in them, think that, what if I have this and that to help me, to facilitate me, so that I have more time, more productive. So sometimes laziness, in a way, if you know how to put it into good use, it can be very productive in the end of the day, or very innovative, or very creative. That is a proactive side. Or else the reactions, the reactive side is that we are forced to change. We are forced to change, forced to be creative. For example, we are out saving. We still need to pay all our installments, all our overheads, all our commitments, and so on. We still have mouth to feed. We still have baby to feed. For as an adult, you may not need to eat for a few days, but for kids, for babies, you can't. Right? So you're proactive or you're reactive. You are forced to be creative sometimes, or forced to be thinking out of the box, or reacting out of the box. So there's only two ways where you can work from nothing to something, living in the real world. Either you're proactive or you're reactive. So that's so far from me why we need to go from nothing to something in real life. Sometimes we don't really think about it, but we kind of respond to it. So we must know first, where do you stand? Always know where do we stand as a very, very good start. That's how every time I ask myself, where do I stand before I proceed? What is next? So I got to know myself well, what kind of personality I am. Okay, back to you, Leslie.
Yes, I think Corinne has shared some very interesting. She said creating something for nothing is easy. So if you think it's easy, please press 2. Do you agree with her? So easy, So easy, Are you sure? So
Very
if you
easy,
think it's do you think it's
very
easy?
easy.
If you think it's easy, press 2. If you don't think it's easy, press 3. Press 3. So do you agree or not? So easy, man. Oh, Peter also used 1 year, and then so many books, and then like Peter okay lah, like sang zai like that, so many books, so sang choi like that, so many books. So is that so easy? So if you think it's easy, press 2. If not easy, press 3. Okay, Grace Sin say it's 3, not easy. Oh, definitely say very easy. So how about others? Okay, let's have some interaction so that I can check with Corinne, so that we can dig more for Corinne and Peter, how they create this kind of things so easily. Because from nothing, Hami Bum zero. Logically we use zeros time anything is zero. How can you zero times something can got infinity? You put 2 0 together, become infinity or any other ways. Okay, so do share with your friends so that we have more friends can join us, because today is quite a special session on due to yesterday. Yesterday is the birth of Life Navi and UCAT, a sting a product created by Korean from nothing, okay, to something. Okay, Corinne can show a bit. That's the card. Okay, So over this is improve research and improve over 5 years. Over 5 years.
5, 6 years.
6 years. 5, 6 years. Because I think Korean want it to be perfect. Not that it's not created. I think it created quite early, but only keep perfecting until it release. Okay.
Okay, maybe I can show
You
a
can
bit
see.
about the old versions.
Okay. While Korean taking the old version. Okay, Peter. Anything for you to add? Peter, you need to unmute. Peter.
Yes. The creation process is a very interesting process. Creation means that nothing. You create from your mind. That's why we are in Supermind. In this superconscious mind, anything you want to create, you just create in the mind, picture form, but not in 3D, just picture form. That is the beginning. But in order to make that thing happen, there are other element involved. You must have the the feeling, must make it happen. The very strong, the gut feel. Die also must make it happen. That kind of desire, the picture, the desire, then communicate with the conscious mind, and then plan out the strategy, steps, and so on, and take daily actions and so on over a period of time. Then only it happen. Doesn't mean whatever you want, it happen like that. It's not like that one. The backup with some efforts. Some happen fast, some will take some time. But you ask Karina, her cut, take her how long to even a baby inside the stomach also take about 9 months, correct or not? So creation take time, but you have to conceive it first for a period of time before it can come out. Okay, Karin.
This one, I think, Peter. What Peter say, I have remind me of one joke lah. I think they say, people congratulate you when you get the baby, but you don't know how many F you have done so to get the
Yeah, it's hard
baby.
work and all. But enjoy the process some more.
how how since this I think I saw this comic or something, and so they say everyone congrats you when the babies come out, but before you get things that you don't know how much time you got school so this can to before you can get the result out lah. So this one I think maybe Corinne can explain more about the process of creating the card. Okay, I pass back to Corinne.
Cuts lah. We just before we talk about cuts, before talk about creations, let's be real and practical. First thing, everybody said that live the purpose of your life, living the life that you want. In fact, basically, we doesn't know what we want. I would say 98% of the world, 7.8 billion populations doesn't know what they want. Okay, if you are someone who doesn't know what you want, I think you are absolutely fine. Okay, you're absolutely fine. So in the process, while we are benchmarking against our career, benchmarking against the social standard, we need to get married, we need to have no certain kind of status, certain kind of income, certain kind of car, certain kind of house, certain kind of investment, and so on. And end of the day, do you really know what you really want? This is the first thing I always ask myself before we talk about creativity and everything. Let's be real. Find out why and how. Out of the so many 5W1H, how, when, what, the most easiest way to ask is why like that? Why? But I don't ask so much of why, what, when, but my personality, I ask a lot of how, because only how is productive. Only how is productive. Okay, how is the most productive, I would say. And then second thing is I have learned so much, I have do this, do that. If that it cannot be exchanged in a material world. For example, a stay-home mom, he has been busy all her life, and do you think it's productive in exchange? Only they see the children grow up, see children graduated, achieving good results and so on. But in material sense or in financial exchange, they are priceless. Can also say they are worthless. Because if you want to buy insurance for a housewife, where she don't declare a income, basically in financial terms, she worth nothing. She don't even need to be protected. This is something very real and very sad. So when we talk about priceless and priceless, and you don't worth anything, in Chinese we say it's just 一线之差, it's just a film. Okay, so you must know how much you worth, even though what is your value, how much you worth, even though you do not manage to exchange for any financial dollar and cents. Agree? Your intrinsic value. How much is your value? How much is your worth? But how much is your value? How much is your worth if there is no exchange? Like in share markets, right? You can worth so much. It's on paper. Gaining, losing, if it's not transacted, it remains numbers. Agree? So this is another thing that we need to look into ourselves. What is the value that we have? And the third thing that I always say, being very practical, anything that cannot be exchanged. Exchange here means the most easiest way is the financial terms. Second thing is the exchange of anything that you want in life, maybe a relationship, your health, any kind of thing. Okay, this is what I call exchange in measurable terms. Okay, anything that cannot be exchanged, that means there is a blind spot. Okay, that is what I always say. Know where you stand. Second thing, look into you yourself within. What is the value in you? What is the intrinsic value that people don't see? Like for example, a diamond. First, ask yourself, are you diamonds or are you crystal? So type for me, are you diamonds? Do you think you are diamonds or do you think that you are crystals? Leslie, what say you? What's the difference between diamond and crystal?
Diamond and crystal. Diamond is expensive, crystal is more cheaper.
Oh, yeah lah, huh? Yeah lah, huh?
Ah,
Diamond is forever, but
crystal,
crystal never say it's forever, right?
marketing.
Marketing.
Ah,
Why diamond of higher value, Dr. Peter Yi? Diamond and crystal, are they the same? No.
No. Diamond and crystal look alike, but very different, because the process of producing diamond and chemistry creatures is through carbon under a high temperature and pressure. Then it becomes diamond. Crystal, low temperature also can produce crystal. So it's different. The process of producing the things, diamond and also crystal. The characteristic of diamond and also crystal is different. Crystal, you take a hammer to knock it and break. Diamond cannot. It's tougher than metal. So very, very tough, very hard, can last forever. So different quality.
Different quality. So first you must identify your own attributes before the exchange. Then why diamonds is so shining is because Diamonds you can cut into many, many, many faces. It's strong enough to cut into many, many faces, so that the reflections of the diamond can be very, very attractive. That is the reason why, because of the attributes, the hardness, the attribute of the diamond, only then it's so hard that it allowed to cut any angles, so that the reflective of lights is there, and you make it very attractive for the eyes. The beauty become of value. The value later packaged with marketing demand of love is forever, like diamond is forever, because diamond is so hard, stand the test of time, are meant to go through in life, a couple are meant to be go through in life like diamonds, to polish in many ways in life. So that is how the story sell from the attributes. Do you think a crystal can do so? Do you want to spend millions into crystal and selling this message? No, you will choose the other message. Right? So sometimes creativity is something you move along the way, only then you realize what is your life purpose. You won't sit down there, attending a 3 days workshop, and end of third day, you realize that, this is my life purpose. Over in Supermind Life Mastery Academy, we are very, very practical person. You can just tell you that you have to be practical. You need to walk through. We always use this word, when you need to experience it, you need to walk through. Whatever is in you, it cannot be taken away. Okay? So whatever that is cannot be exchangeable, even you are a diamond, but cannot be exchange of value, then the value cannot be converted into price. Not to say, whatever brandings, DBils, Bulgari and all that. Yeah, not talking about branding yet. Okay, but there's typically no demand, because the diamond look like ugly raw stone, no shine. So how to be attractive? So all this is a journey. We need to first identify, and then, if I'm a crystal, how can I upgrade myself to be a diamond? Right? All this and moving on. So along the way, when you meet challenge, you have to be either reactive or proactive. So along the way in your life, you build up your habits or your personality traits. Agree? You build up along the way. So from there, you choose right now. From now on, you want to be proactive or you want to be reactive. Okay, first thing you choose, you want to be proactive or you want to be reactive. And then, if you're proactive, do you want it to be easy or you want it to be hard? I always think it is very, very, very easy. If you ask Dr. Peter Yi, I think he will also say very easy. But Dr. Peter Yi, I would like to ask, how? How easy?
Okay, Kerry. Creation process is easy, but you must have the feeling you feel you really want it, very strong. I must have it. That kind of feeling you have. If not, it can be challenged with the logical mind. Why? For what? Can it can sell or not? Can make money or not? So it can be challenged. And then is it practical or not? And financially viable or not? A lot of questions. The logical mind. Once the logical mind, if your desire is not strong, the logical mind will kill that creation process. Once you tame down your logical mind, you really want it because you know holistically this is what you want, this is a life you want, you just move on. It will happen. That is a creation process. For me.
Yes, Peter. I think just now, Corinne say you attend, you go attend 3 day workshop, 4 day workshop. I think I know you. I think attend a lot of workshop. So, do you think this kind of workshop can really help you find your purpose? I think
Uh, I attended a lot of workshop. The certificate of attendance are like that, no? More than my university degrees. Uh, so, you name me, I attended. Lah. Does it really help me? Uh, attend, like not enough. Attend again, like not enough. Because many of these seminar, whatever, it's more on outside in. Very few help me to dig inside out. So, of course, there are seminar related to it. Uh, it helps, but so far I have not find something that is fully to help people to bring out what they inside out. Not many in the market.
good, good. Because I think I know Peter spent a lot of money and attended so many. I think Corinne and me also. I think we spend. I think we spend quite a lot of times on attending. I think we are seminar junkies. Another word is seminar junkies. And then we can see those fella are always the same face one. So we do have a lot of kaki. Then oh, this guy again. That guy again. So always go for seminar and then all this kind of property investment and this kind of NLP everything lah. So as long we got money in our pocket and our time, so then we go attend. So I think that one is I think like Corinne said, do it really what you want, or we just trying to model to something that what we want. Okay, and then we try out. That is not really what we want. Then we got confused again, and then we try to seek new ideas, new way of finding whether that is our purpose. So I think just like Peter say, is a lot more and more is about outside in, because we don't know what we want. So we keep searching. There are more new things coming up, and then more new things we still follow, and become addicted again, and then become a kind of shock. Also, you have a good feeling when you have new things, but you keep chasing, but at the end, but you still didn't actually go into looking into ourselves what we really want. Uh, so, Peter, anything to add? I see.
Yes. Many people are very successful people come and do seminar and so on. They only share their method, how they do it. I do it this. But they did not teach you how you can do it. Because everybody's experience, knowledge, mental ability, financial situation, networking, and so on is different. So in Supermind, our difference is we help you to find out what you have in you and bring it out, and it definitely can happen. It's not follow somebody else method. Give me example. Give you example also no use. That his example. It's not you. You got to find your own example. That is a difference. In Supermind, we help people to bring out what you have in your subconscious mind and make it happen. And the chances of success almost 100%. Unlike outside in, you learn, oh, you know already, like that. It is, yes, you not practical to you because your situation is different. Your mental ability is different. Your knowledge is different. Your social standing, financial, all different. Family is different. Your age is different. So why not find out something about you, and then from there, something that you really want, and then make it happen from inside out. That's what I feel. See.
Okay, thank you, Peter. I think that one, I think I do feel the same because sometimes I think we are a lot of times is we just see other people's, I think, or we feel very great because this person achieved great things. We want to learn from him, but I think sometimes it's after we learn, and then we do, sometimes it's not our heart feel not it's not same lah. It's not really what we want. Okay, so sometimes then you start fighting again, and then you're dragging again. Then you procrastinate again, and then your mind and heart is still fighting. So that I think drag your time, drag your energy, and then at the end, you get frustrated. So I think let me pass to Karin. Karin have something to share.
Yeah, I try to share some screen here to see whether it works.
Okay, while Karin trying to share screen, Peter have some questions by Daphne Kimi Wong. Okay, Dr. Peter, the giant thinking system has 3 no. What can we do if one of the no is stronger than the other 2 no? You know or no?
Wait, Delphine, give me giant thinking has 3 no's. Can you tell me what are the no's? Because I know giant thinking system has 8 levels of knowing. What is your 3 no? Is it aware, know, and understand? This is if that 3 no's is from
Peter,
just mind.
the no is I guess she's referring to the Tao, Tatao, and very Tao.
Tao,
I guess.
Tatao. That one you got to
Is that
ask
correct,
her.
Daphne?
I
That's
never
why you
mentioned.
say about 3 no's is exactly Tao is no. Tahu. You tahu
No.
kata tahu. So
Wait,
that is 3. Can
Actually,
just ask her to reconfirm. I look at the questions. Is
no.
most probably is
She
like that.
already write down is brain knows, heart knows, and sense knows.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this one level 2. I will let you know in detail in level 2. Because if I briefly tell you, you may not get it. You need to go detail, especially the heart and also the sense. Brain. Most people using the brain conscious mind. Brain knows. Heart knows and sense knows need to go through a process. Otherwise, if I let you know also, your brain will catch it. Still your brain know. Your heart still don't know. Your sense still don't know. I think that's the best I can share now. We go to level 2. I put you in a process. Your heart will really know. Your sense will really know. If I tell you like this, your brain know, even though it's talking about the heart and sense. Fair enough. This is level 2 already.
Checking Leslie, I can share, but I cannot see my own screen. That is the reason why. Is it under applications or something?
Can you try using applications?
I try using application now already.
Yes.
Can you see my
yes.
slide?
I can see your.
I put here as Karin's journey, right? Can you see the
Yes.
Karin's journey?
Wait, I haven't put it up first. Wait, I already see your slide.
Yep. I think you
Yes,
as a
I can
host,
see
you need
now.
to show. Okay.
It's out. Yeah.
So first thing first, again, what we want. So if you are in MLM, if you are in insurance, you are in all these multi-level where you are your own boss, right? Have you frequently come across everyone telling you in life, if you want, you will definitely get what you want. Okay. Do you get that? So I stop sharing and please answer this question first. What you want in MLM, in direct selling, multi-level, all that kind of things where you are your own boss. They always tell that what you want, you always get what you want. You do your vision board, you do everything. Do you get what you want? Then I give you my answer. Is because I have tried many things that I want. I never get what I want. Never get what I wanted. I wanted a lot of things. I know a lot of things. I learn a lot. I spend a lot in learning from NAC and above. They say I need to invest knowledge after knowledge. Knowledge after knowledge, but is not exchangeable. So I begin to ask myself, how and what is the missing link? What is the missing link? So in Supermind, in fact, only Supermind can help you to find out your own missing link. I'm sharing my story is my journey finding my missing link, finding my own missing link. So I happen to find the Supermind system where you can do it, you can use it, you can apply it for your mind as well, a simple way. But what I'm sharing with you is merely my story. My story. I hope it can help. But let me make it clear. What you want, you need to be able to create. Only then you can exchange. You want, you jump down also, you don't get one because there is no exchange, no value to exchange. You must create something of value, then you can exchange. So before it comes to value is you must create. If you're not a diamond, you're not even a crystal, then you must think of a way. How can I produce synthetic diamond that is equivalent to diamond? Okay, equivalent to diamond, but at a lower cost so that I can exchange. For a bigger market, more people can afford this artificial or synthetic diamond. Get what I mean? So if you are still in those multi-level, whatever company that you so-called your own boss, so-called business owner lah, or entrepreneur or anything, where they claim that you don't need to have your own office, you don't need to hire like traditional business, but you are still your business, your own boss, you're still a business person, but you don't need to do like traditional business. You don't need such a big capital, you don't need overhead to commit office, blah 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 blah. So you are your own boss, but you want a business profit. Is that what you want? You sure have what you want as what people tell you? Come on, let's be frank. If not, this is where I started to find out the missing link. All the while, whatever I wanted, never be able to exchange. Or I'm not satisfied with the result. That's what people told me, my vision board or whatever board. That's how I started to explore. Whatever cannot be seen. Okay, so now, Leslie, can you see Karin's journey? Leslie?
Nope. Yes,
it's already out.
Just now
Yes.
is just okay.
Okay,
Correct.
Okay, now, so this is my journey. I'm just sharing with you my journey in explorations, the inside out. Okay, so it started with what I want. No, I was stuck in downtown KL, stuck in traffic going into Pavilion for an important appointment and so on. Heavy rains, and I stuck at the traffic and asking myself what I want. Is this the life that I want? What is my life purpose, and so on. Then you can see this is back in October 2015. This is the Whole Mind Thinking workshop, and I decided to find out the missing link using cards, asking questions from cards or from a system, because whatever unseen need to be seen, or whatever unseen is there to be communicated. So that's the reason why I went to Kinokuniya. I bought quite a fair bit of cards. And also these are the 3 books that influenced me: Whole Mind Thinking, The Power of Inner Self, and the human thinking system. Here we are talking about all inside out, nobody else and nothing else but from inside out. Okay, so creativity is free. This is the good thing. Creativity is free. So for those of you who have the deck of cards, this is how the normal poker cards, where I stick with white papers and I solitude myself in typing for 1 week back in November 2015. Okay, so you can see my little drawing here and there, my little ideas. I put everything down because I don't meant to create the card for sale. I meant to create the card for my own Q&A. Why this property cannot be sold, as I'm a real estate agent, why this problem cannot be solved, why I have this life challenge, why my mind and heart always fight, why it seems like I have something in mind, I have this certain inner voice. Is this really an inner voice? And a series of questions. So initially, I don't meant it to be very wide, but very much narrowed down to only navigating property-related questions. Property-related questions, very, very specific, because I was told logically, I was told and trained logically that we need to be specific. Our aim, our goal, our target need to be specific so that is measurable, is attainable. So I started with property Navi. So as you can see, the visual also very different. So from smaller cards, moving to bigger cards. And this is all the picture in my mind. Okay, the picture in my mind. But the picture in my mind, how to communicate with the artist, how to draw out and so on. So this is part of my journey of cuts. But before cuts, as Dr. Peter Yi say, no, we must have certain feeling, guts feeling, like something that, how dare you go and explore, following your inner voice, following your guts feelings. So back in 30th March 2015, okay, I posted this in my Facebook. I always have these sensations of fire, something about fire or burning desire. Then I found out that there's a so-called fire god, okay, and it's happened to be one of the lost 7 wonder of the world. So he is Helios, okay. And this is the journey, I look for a better artist, spend money, keep spending money, whatever in my mind, need to put it down into visual for self-satisfaction, for my own problem solving. And I start applying my own theory without much listening to what other people is saying. Okay, and I listen to my body. Okay, this was my hands. It was my hands. The body is telling you. So how to identify certain signals, what happened, visuals, we need to be very sensitive. We need to be very, very cautious and conscious about our own body, about the environment, and so on. Okay? And this is a little runaway back in 2016, a lot of issues cannot be answered. A lot of challenge cannot be answered. Through a lot of schools, through a lot of theory that I studied, there is still no solutions. Why? Do you go to one school or two schools or more schools? Do all these schools or all these theories, all these concepts, all this philosophy somehow provides solutions to your questions, to your challenge, to your obstacles? I don't get any. That's why I keep exploring, travel places, looking for signals, looking for symbols, looking for sign. And This 2016 meeting the I Ching of Master together with Dr. Peter Yi. This is one of some of the places. And seeing moon, seeing sun, seeing light, seeing a lot of things. So this is part of my journey. Okay, reading from anything that I can see as a symbol. So the card liberations come from feathers. This is how the decoding get done. This is how the message gets stronger. So everything is from the mind inside out. I remember at 2015. Okay, at 2015. When I told Leslie and gang after Dr. Peter Yi workshop, I say I want to create a deck of cards for Q&A. At that time, we doesn't know how many cards, but I just say, the unseen is there. Definitely there is a missing link. If not, there must be an exchange, right? Whatever I study, I follow ABC, XYZ. I should get XYZ. But why I follow ABC, DEF, and there never be XYZ? Never be the answer or never be the result and never be the exchange. Then I say, there must be some missing link. So something is yet to know or yet to discover. The minute I discover that one, done exchange. Simple. And all the logical classmates beside me at the mama, remember Peter at the corner coffee shop your shop there wow, they all say this zhabo xiao this zhabo wow, how can you do Q&A with your deck of cards? How? This is my idea, so I draw down creativity is free. Let me tell you, creativity is free. But the journey is not free. The journey is very, very painful. It's just like polishing a diamond. It gets cuts. It hurts. Hurt physically, financially, in every way. So are you prepared? But creativity is free. The good thing about creativity is free. From nothing to something, initially when you started with nothing, you only need a dream. And dream is free. How good is that? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
So Peter, anything to add? I think Corinne have gone through the diamond process. So when
Okay.
I think one good thing is the creativity is free, but making the things to from nothing, okay, to the process. I think process you still need to go through a process. So they have different kind of process that you need to go through based on different kind of things based on different kind of people. So I think Peter also have this kind of process kind of feeling. What Peter you want to add?
Actually, the process are all the same. Anything you want to create from nothing to something, all the process is the same. Caring is one is a very good example. All of you have something, want to take it out, but you don't know how. Once your superconscious mind activated, somehow it will come out. But something, all of you, all of us, we have something. We want to be somebody. We are somebody unique. So we want to bring that something out. You know you have it, but you don't know how to put it out. Like what Karen said, the dream, the images. Initially, it could be blur, but you know, hers is a card. I used to create this one, board game. This is a big set, same thing. I also draw, and so on, and then improve on it and so on. So the process is very painful. It not just hurt the time, effort, but I enjoy the process. Actually, I enjoy the process. I don't care about finances also. I spend me this board game. I produce a high quality 1,000 set. It costs me 100 per thousand. I spend the money. But this is me. I really want to uh, create something for the world. So when you have that kind of desire, very strong, and then you will do anything to make it happen. That's what I do. I go and see graphic designer in and out, so many times. Draw, not happy, change again. Go to printing firm, one after another, that sort of thing. But I'm not tired. I enjoy the process. Every minute I enjoy it. And there are people, the friends, whatever, say, Peter, you do this, can make money or not? He also has something in the EQ game, whatever. He said he also has something. But when he started asking to say, I know he will not make it happen. Because our conscious mind, you have to be very careful. You want to make creation happen, you have to tame down your conscious mind, logical mind. Doesn't mean you don't use it as a reference. But if you know your dream or the images in your mind, you want to make it happen, you can get the cooperation of your logical mind. Ask your logical mind to come up with plans, steps, and so on to make it happen, strategy. But the creation part had to come from the superconscious mind, inside out. When inside out come out already, then use the logical mind, whatever, to think, to plan, to schedule, to make it happen. Where to find finances and how to turn here, turn there. There must be a way. If using logical mind alone, you must have every factor in good, perfect, then only you can make the thing happen. But in supercomputer, it's not like that, no. You don't have all the factor already. Financial is not there. Whatever, everything is lack. But you really want to make it happen. You just put it, time only it will happen. The process first is the dream. Come out second part, there will be part by part creativity come out. It don't stop there. Like green card, you see, it come up one part, then another part, all join up, become the whole set. It's the same thing. I've done so many different things, like writing books, getting board game, building house, bungalow house, all that. It's all begin with that same process. There will be challenges. They are lacking, so many lacking. But somehow, at the end of the day, I look back, hey, how I get through here with all the lacks. That's what I feel. Back to you, listening.
Yes, thank you, Peter. I think this is something very interesting because I think what Corinne and Peter say, you have to stick with it. Okay, stick with it until you complete. But sometimes I think, wow, after hearing Corinne say, oh, this kind of head, this kind of sweat, so this kind of things, like Peter, wow, Peter, you got money lah, you can spend 100,000, but no money, how can I spend a hundred
Hey,
thousand?
I also don't have money, but I don't know where the money coming from. You see, I don't know where the money comes because it come part by part, ma. If I calculate
So
100%, I would never do. But it come part by part. I don't not really realize it. Getting
okay,
happy.
okay. I ask this question: Do you believe Peter that the money come part by part? Then normally people got 100,000 only they do, right? So no money they do. Do you believe or not? If you
No
don't believe,
money.
press
Actually,
four.
no.
If you don't think you don't believe Peter, then you press four. If you believe him, press five. Okay. You see Peter. He said no money, and then he
Hey,
can do. Then
that is only the board game. I build my bungalows without money. Come home, just
oh,
idea only, dream only.
good. I think if you think Peter is what believe Peter, then is don't believe is four. So if you believe him, you don't have money, then you can do it, and then it's five. Michael Ong believe you because Michael Ong attended your class. Those didn't attend Peter class, do you believe Peter can do without money, and then he go and do? If you don't believe, then press four. If you believe, press five. Wow, Linda, what happened to you as well? Wow, so we have a lot of Very good one, so anymore. So anyone don't believe Peter, press 4. Believe Peter, press 5. Okay, let's have some interaction, then make it more fun. Actually, I think I do have this kind of during my secondary school time that we started a program with just pure 3%, with no idea, and then go and do sketch, do video, this kind of thing. Then we managed to pull it off. Okay, so as long I think is you need to you have a team. Maybe if you're in a team, maybe you have a bunch of people, we have a dream to do it, then you can create it. But I think one question is, how can you keep the fire under this kind of pressure? Okay, I think I think Korean one, when he's having a lot of challenges in life, how can you continue to stay and go for the creation, because you have other things to take care? So Peter, I think when you are having it, life. I got so many things I need to take care of my family, my earning, and this kind of thing. This kind of cut. Ayo,
Mm.
what it is for me? Okay, Peter, what came for you? So short only now, but I still need to take care of my family lah, my kids lah, my school fees lah, this kind of things lah, my car installment, my house installment lah. Why I want to go and do this? Then for what? I make myself so terrible, so horrible, then become diamond ah. Ayo, jialat. So why we need how to really keep the fire, keep the dream. So that, because I think at the process you have the dream already, but I think one main point you are talking about is keeping and then go through until the end and then you make it. So I think that one is very important point there, which I noticed from you and Corinne. Any thought on that, Peter?
Okay. In fact, the process I don't use up all my time. I only use free time. I have the habit of visualize something like quiet time before I sleep. Okay, I already know how I want. That is my goals or the dream or focus. Then I come to work on my mind now. About 5 to 15 minutes quiet time to myself, listen to my giant, communicate with giant. What I need to do tomorrow to get nearer to my goal. Initially, cannot see just the images only. How to get near? For example, bungalow house. The design come okay tomorrow. No, everything at this, my work and so on go on at this during the free time, or maybe on the way. I will go to Bukit Tunggu and see the bungalow houses. All that. See also shop. So that is the beginning. Then later on, invest in bungalow houses, and then flip the property also related to bungalows, related to property lah. And then appreciate, and then flip again, things like that lah. The dream give me the energy, give me the energy to find more money. And then I don't spend a lot of time doing it lah, but something related to it lah can help me to find the finances or the people, whoever, it gravitate to me to make it happen over a period of time. I still have family to care, my children education, everything taking care, normal. But during a little bit during my free time, thinking or along the way, during the break, things like that. And then during the process, everything I do or I track the people will give me information related to the goal, or I attract to the goal. It happened, but the mind have to get it right first. That's for me. Kerry, you want to share your experience?
Yes, we are giving you two different stage of creations. What Dr. Peter Yi shared about his creations and his second bungalow, his second own stay bungalow, is after he had acquired the super conscious mind. Okay, so everything is a different story. Then you listen to my story. His one, very little time, along the way, definitely meet people, the right people will help, is because he have already applied and he already know the super conscious mind system. Okay. But when 2015 is immediately after the book only. So you know about super conscious mind, know about giant? Yes, I know by name. There is a super conscious mind. There is a giant. And I have a little advantage. Is because I have both equal active left brain as well as right brain at that time. I have an upper hand because both sides also active. This is my advantage. And it is also my disadvantage. Is because these two fella argue super strong one. No. I tell you, even Dr. Peter Yi cannot answer my question sometimes. Hey, why like that? Huh? How? How to link up? These two fella fight. The logical one, because I was a businesswoman. So my business sense very strong. Do this, okay lah, not wasting money, waste a bit of time, paper, how much it costs, so it's okay. But later when it come into graphic, one agency change, the second agency change, the third agency change, wow, keep burning one keep burning money one and later pay in USD one all the visual that you see all the visual that you see is paying in USD. So it's a continental car, no? Over the years. So it's like you pay a little bit, you thought it will work. Oh, bugger, don't work. How? Pay. And then work on the mind, the pocket also go out, the mind also go out, so you drain. Don't get the answer. Haven't get the missing link yet. But I tell you, if you logically think, 54 cards that is going to answer all the Q&A without knowing what is in the fellow's mind. Logically telling you, the first thing, you won't go for it. Right? When I say creativity is free, you just think you can find solutions, any life solutions in these 54 cards. Your logical mind will tell you, you are bullshit. You agree with me? If I'm not the creator, I also tell you, hey, come on, don't be bullshit. 54 cards. This Xiao Zhabo every Wednesday night sit down there, don't know what she talks. No, why is she talking like that? 54 cards can solve my problem, selling me 1,000. Let me tell you, before I got money, I went into deep shit with this card because my super conscious mind half there, half north there, and then money invested. After 50,000, another 50,000 for our another 50,000, another 50,000. It's already 200 over 1,000 already. Visual seeing on computer ni friend. No need money one man. No need money But what can you say? Your hobby or your passion or your dream or what? 你知道讲什么？华人讲华语讲牙齿吃黄连，有苦说不出。You're stuck. You know the missing link is there. You know it's aga there. You know the giant is trying to tell you, your superconscious mind is tell you to improve your life in certain things, this and that. You're getting some solution to some of the things, but you don't get a total solutions. And because of these inventions and everything, I went to huge debt. Went to seriously huge debts. Okay? And then work get affected. Everything get affected. And then people is kind of like, initially when I have this, I will ask you, what is your questions? Then I explain based on your questions. And then after a while, your friends see you, wow, this fella going crazy, really. Don't near her. So every time I want to experiment on my cards, I have to buy drinks, make them half marble, or they relax. Then I catch them, hey, come, or we go mama store, make them very happy. We talk nonsense first, make them very happy. Only then I want to experiment, I want to experience, I want more case studies, a lot of things. because that was when my superconscious mind is not very strong. My superconscious mind is walking through with me. Or else Dr. Peter Yi case is the giant already very strong. I seriously waste a lot of time, a lot of money. Initially, I have no money even for meal already. So being very creative, I sell this idea and concept. I collect 99 ringgit pre-sale for my deck of cards. Pre-sale, 99 ringgit. All my schoolmate, classmate, mostly are my classmates, schoolmate, primary schoolmate, secondary schoolmate. They supported me with 99 ringgit. But within 2 years, I don't manage to deliver. Some I refund, some is like, tong cheng lei sek fan, 99 ringgit. But I feel very bad. In me is like a lot of struggle. Okay, so during the print, no money to print, but I commit to the printer first. I give him half the money first, give half, but I don't have the other half. I don't have the other half. So that time, every day can do live, want to pre-sell at 159 ringgit. 159 ringgit. So can sell and then can pay, right? Can sell, can pay. But end up, the first print, color wrong. Throw away everything. Print again. Okay? Wrong color again. The whole batch, the lamination come out yellowish. I tell the printer, you see my daughter got jaundice? He said, no, I don't see. And some he can come and tell me, what's wrong with the color? Only you can tell. We all see, even we are professional printer, we see your color is perfect. Only your eye is something wrong. If you publish and sell, no one knows. My printer told me that. And I said, nope, burn second round. Third round also burn. The fourth round is after MCO in June or July. We argue, fight, in the printer side, we argue until the wife also argue, fight, everything also come out because my baby. So these are my pain. Until the printer also agree, okay, I allocate this machine for you, 3 workers, 1 day. You are the boss for the line for 1 day. You print whatever you want. So you just imagine how much I have burned. That is only the money part. You don't see my sweat and blood. Okay, so now today, logically, that's why I say, if you want to be creative, there must be something that the logical mind cannot see. Okay? You want a supernormal result, definitely you have to shut down your logical mind first. If not, 54 cards won't do wonders. But if you have the deck system, you know it provides you answer. It's just that your logical mind shut down. But in the first place, if I listen to my classmate and they say, oh, no, how can card doing Q&A? But now, why I don't bother? Why I don't bother to promote my cards? Because I come back to my active left brain. I'm not here to convince you. I have proven to everyone this is the testimonial for super conscious mind. Previously, Dr. Peter Yi talked about super conscious mind, also giant within, also it's very conceptual, is because it's not exchangeable into any material thing. No one can see. But now I can tell you, this is the testimonial after 6 years, as where myself, Dr. Peter Yi, and Leslie started 6 years ago. A workshop 1 day, like you attending the workshop. But now you have the shortcut because the product already out. And I have charged from 99 to 159 to 289 to 489 to 6 something forgotten, 689, and then to 1031, 1431. And next month I'm increasing my price. Okay, every 2 months I increase my price. You don't come and tell me you want bargain. I can help you with installments. Talk to me. Installment. As long as you want, I give you installment. Because right now, I can create miracles already. I don't need your money. I don't sell like those days. 99, I beg. 159, I beg. Now I don't bother whether you have the system or not. Now I bother. My left brain took over again. I bother in using the system to exchange miracle that I want. Those who follow me or in my group, you know how what can be created, what can be exchanged. Because being very practical, we talk about how the unseen can be seen, how the cannot be exchanged be exchanged. That is super conscious mind. Super conscious mind can make you super rich. Next year I go international. This year I earn my money, then next year I spend more time for this. I make this international next year. I sell next year. This year you want, you come, I can give you installment. We can move along, creating miracles. This year is a miracles year, right? Dr. Peter Yi this year can create a lot of miracles because with the help of Dr. Peter Yi's structure workshop, you don't have to suffer from my pain. Now, Dr. Peter Yi, after he completed his bungalow up the hill, giant super strong, he have very, very structured workshop, simple 1, 2, 3. Plus, right now we have the card system. You don't need to guess what, catch. No need, huh? Put everything in front of you. It's just that you want to choose to read. If not, it's okay. I will scold you, but your giant is very patient. Everybody know I scold people, okay? But giant very kind one, won't scold you. So you ask her again, she will answer you again and again and again until you vomit. Okay, that's how good she is. Okay, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm out there to earn money for exchange because I create the system. My Supermind asked me to create a system to exchange for anything that I want in life. Okay, that's what I want in life. Okay, Dr. Peter.
Okay.
This is
Peter.
also the first time I hear the full story because carrying journey, I see her journey, printing all that. I thought you throw away one time only. I didn't know you throw away 3 times.
Sorry, 3 times.
Oh,
Three
I thought
times.
you throw away one time only.
Hey,
Oh,
every
Oh,
time I
jalan ah.
strap away the papers, I strap away the cards, it's like killing my own baby.
so the creation process is similar to create your own babies. Something that you enjoy during process, and then it need a period of conception. Means the idea in your mind need to grow until one point, then only it can come out. It's similar nature lah. The creation process is similar nature. Like carrying is like a baby. Like me, yeah, it's also like a baby because I already cannot have baby anymore. So do something else like a baby. Also enjoy the process. Also.
Peter, you can, but cannot. Something cannot.
Only one wife, more houses. Okay. Something like that. Hey, careful, my wife kill me. I always. So there are two steps. First step, what can you say is free. Okay, everybody has that. Second step, make it happen. With all the constraint and so on, don't worry about it. Once you're in the journey, somehow looking back, my experience, looking back, somehow it can get through. Not only through and better than so many other people who do not know anything. After I have accomplished it, means that I put myself, my mind, to another level already. When produce one book, people look at my book, suddenly become the expert in property. things like that. Or you will raise when you achieve your dreams or things that inside out, it bring you to another level in life. You become a different person because of that journey. Like Harry, he's a different person now compared to 5 years, 6 years ago. Her confidence levels, know what she's talking about. I have made it. I can tell you exactly how it happened. But will you have it? Make it happen. That's what I feel the same. That's why to you, Leslie.
Yes. Thank you, Peter. I think in my secondary school time, I remember I read a book, okay, but I cannot remember the book title. This is quite a weird book. So it's talking about something like it's still in very in my mind. So this the author say, you want to do something, you just do, then everything will be automatic in place one. So it just came in, but then during my secondary school time, I involved in a lot of activities. So it's easy when one thing to pull out. So one I think I going to organize something, but I think I don't feel like doing it. So because of my brain, I think logical mind think, wow, this very hard lah, that very hard lah. So then I pull it up, okay. But at the end, actually, if I keep on going it, the things will go through. So actually, the thing will not be left behind. So at the end, and another time, I think later, and I still got others kind of activities, school activities that we don't know how to do, no ideas. Then we just want to create something. Then we just hang on until set a date, the event date, then everything's just boom. Okay, so we do some scratch a video, something like that, those kind of things which we don't know how to do, then don't know find someone that can do, then we communicate, then we really create something out of nothing. Okay, so this is something very interesting. I think in our life we may know this, but now we have a chance that Peter, over the time, he have perfected his thing, and then his giant getting better, and then now he's sitting in a very good feng shui house in the up in the hill. So then everything, his mind becomes sharper. The giant more sharp, okay, more enjoy, more relaxed, no much of disturbance. So now I think it's a good times for you. I think here to get to know, okay, about your super conscious mind. Okay, but I think before you can go into your super conscious mind, then you need to know about human thinking system. Okay, so human thinking system is a class. I think we are having our second class. We are not sure when we are going to have a third class. I think this is currently, I think, our second class. So do join in the WhatsApp group. Okay, to join in the WhatsApp group, which I posted the link to it, human thinking system. To you want to have any question, you want to join in. So this is a chance for you to really have a feel, okay, on a systematic way to learn, and then to get your giant working. But I think you need to know the human thinking system first, and then we need to go to the level 2, so that you can know without need to going those kind of pain, those kind of stress, like Corinne have to really over. Oh, this kind of thing. So like Peter just, I'm doing a hard part time like that. So you have two different. So if I better pick Peter's way, like I'm more the man. Not
Y'all
everyone can
choose
survive like Corinne.
y'all choose Peter way. Y'all don't choose my way. No, we are too extreme. Yeah,
Uh,
too extreme. Peter and me is
not
too extreme. Y'all follow Peter way. Don't follow my
not
way.
no one can, not much people can survive that kind of that's one. So Korean is a bit special on that. So for me, I also better pick Peter way. I don't think if I go through Korean way, I don't think I can survive from there also lah. So better pick easier way lah. My mind ask me to. So now you are very fortunate to able to know about this. Okay. Oh, okay. So So we have some question here. Another question, I think some comment here. Definitely Kimi Wong say, I can be your white rat. No need to buy me drink. I think that one we passed the white rat because I think I'm the one of the white rat
Yeah,
during the
yeah,
time.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So we already tested just like
Over. That was over. That was over.
over already. No more white red already. So now it's a
All
complete system. So
miracles.
you are
Now all
you
miracles.
uh, you are
Join
creating
us for
miracles
miracles.
really. No, okay. So Teresa says she fall into sleep while listening. Half listen, just wake up. I think the giant have listened. Okay, your team is listening. So I think sometimes like that. Okay. And definitely on a dream come to me recently, a place where the challenged children can receive treatment and then. So it is the same as creating something or must create concrete things like a deck of cards. Okay, who want to take this question? Peter?
Peter?
A dream came to me, place where the challenged children can receive treatment and learn. So it is something, create something or must. You see, you focus on your uniqueness. You don't have to follow Kerry or me.
Mm, mm, yes.
Ask your giant what your giant want to create.
Mm,
You create something that is uniquely to you
mm,
and from you.
mm,
Maybe this is just a beginning, still blur.
mm, mm,
Okay? You repeat the process again, ask giant and so on. Over a period of time, become very clear what you want. Start working on it. Okay. The giant thinking system, superconscious mind, these courses I prepared is different from the conventional learning. Especially after the giant thinking system, there are participants ask me, taking note or no, and then based on the note, Peter, you say this, and then why and how is it? Hey, that one is outside in learning. Outside in learning means that you take the information and then you arrange in order and reason with it. You see, uh, that's outside in, not the right way of learning. Superconscious mind or the giant thinking system. Giant thinking system is inside out. How it learn is giant thinking system. The first part is human thinking system. That system get to know first. Know what the thinking system you have. One of the system that you may not know that is inside out. This giant thinking system. But you know there's a system. You know something you don't know. Uh, outside in, memorize and reason with it. Outside in. Giant thinking system or human thinking system is know first. Know what you don't know first. Then start learning what you do not know and then how to apply what you do not know to make your life better. Human thinking system to get to know your missing link of what you do not know. Superconscious mind is to learn or apply what you do not know until inside there know. That's why just now there's one person asked me the other two component like brain know, heart know, sense know. Heart, brain know, all of you know. But heart know is something that inside there you know. But you want to tell people also cannot. That is called heart. Sense know is at another deeper level. You just sense. You want to tell people also cannot because cannot be verbalized. Go through a process, you will know. These three part integrated then form your giant thinking system. And giant thinking system inside there got many different kind of giants with different functions some more. So it's different way of learning. Another one asked me a question after human thinking system. Peter, give me one example. Example again. No? Example also outside in thinking system. When I give my example, your conscious mind, I know already, like that. But it's not the way of learning human thinking system or giant thinking system. That one is outside in learning system. That is a normal college and university way of learning, more on outside in. You think that you know. Your own system cannot work. So what I'm trying to do, part two, is to bring, to make you realize you have the missing link or the missing gap. Some already you go through first. Some you may notice that some of it already defect malfunction. If malfunction already need to manage, but most okay one 90% okay. Maybe there's 5% or 10% too long you never use it. It's already defect. But even if defect, it can be restored. It takes some time, longer time. Once that restore integrated, then only your giant system can work very smoothly. Now something like light got, light don't have. Because not complete yet, you only the brain know, the heart know a bit, sense a bit, not complete. Three need to be solid, complete, and integrated. Then it become very clear. Okay, pass back to you. Leslie.
So, Green, anything to add for dream?
Okay, maybe I share a bit about dreams. Share a bit about dreams. Today dinner. I met a friends and I say last night I woke up at 5. I woke up at 5 this morning and I do a certain bidding, bidding in eBay. And I go back to sleep at 7. Then I have a series of dreams. Then I told my friend just now over dinner. Then I said, we are eating dinner, including packing of char siu and all that. Then blah blah blah. Then he suddenly asked me, hey, how can your dream be so vivid? My dream very clear. And I remember who speak about what words, everything, the sentence, the story, everything, the flow, everything. So he asked me how and why, and what is dream basically. So our mind, we have conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. Okay, so dream is the only ways that the unconscious mind communicate with us. Unconscious mind communicate with us. So the giant thinking system or superconscious mind consisted of everything, all these three. Okay, so in fact, right now, like your dream, a little bit. This is very much still at the subconscious level, and I would like to congratulate you. At least you have access to your subconscious mind already, Daphne. This is what I can assure you. And only in Supermind Life Mastery Academy, only three of us agreed that dream is good and dream is a must. Okay, or else in other school they will just tell you that you don't have a deep sleep, that's why you dreams. And we are kind of like being conditioned. After you dream, the next day you tend to be very tired. Okay, but to us it's not.
Not true.
Yes, not true. Not true. That one we maybe will
When you have
discuss.
dream only, you really sleep. You rest
Yes,
your conscious mind. If you don't
yes.
have dream, your conscious mind is still working. The next day you
Working.
wake up, even the long hour you lie down, you is tired because the
Yes,
conscious mind is still working. You're thinking about
yes.
how to find money then how to pay you need to switch off that one, put it into a dreaming state. Let the conscious mind rest. Let the other mind work. The next day you wake up fresh.
Okay, so whoever want to have the answer of dream, give me a words dream. We have 70 people here, 17 people here. We see how many people want to know more about dreams. The key function of dreams, why we dreams, why we say dreams is good. Okay, if you want to know the key secret about dreams, okay, I'm sharing to 17s right now. I see how many people want to know about dreams. Okay, how many people want to know? Okay, Linda, thank you. Only Linda? Daphne, you don't want to
Okay,
know?
never mind. I think we can keep it for next week.
Keep it for next
Only
week. Okay,
thinking
okay,
about the
keep it for next week.
title.
Okay.
Just sit down a little bit. What you can learn from level 2, superconscious mind. Number one is creative ability, creation ability. Number one, through inspiration, and then ability to predict future because of the holistic thinking system, and also learning about wisdom. Many people out there no more wisdom. They only has intelligence. That's why their life a bit tough sometimes. So you also learn about wisdom, and also you learn how to manage life. It's a lot more thing. Some of the basic thing lah. And then these sort of things are more importantly, get to know your own giant. Giant thing is very hard to teach. Some of my sifu also told me, you take 1,000 years also you cannot get. Wow, it's challenge to me. Now I realize that really difficult to learn. You really, you can get it in this life, means very, very good. If you don't get it, you take 1,000 years also you can don't get it. So I already make it so simple and structured. I think most people will get it. Unless you ask me, why, how, you seal outside in, I say, go inside out, seal outside in, give me example. Yeah, that one very hard. It's guided, okay, guided step by step. That's why I prefer over a period of time. Maybe 2 months or 3 months, we are still not finalizing the whole course yet, but roughly at least 2 to 3 months time to grow your neurons or that, then it should work. Okay, pass back to Leslie.
Because
Okay,
I
let
think
me
our time
continue
is
lah.
10. Continue.
Okay, okay.
How long,
Let
how
me
long you need?
continue answering. Let me continue
Short one,
answering.
short one.
Definitely questions first. Definitely the dream one next week. Next week, since Leslie say next week. Next week topic lah. Next
Just
week talk
now,
about dream.
time is already
Time issue, time
10:36
issue.
already.
Okay.
Dream
So
can talk
why the
another
dream?
session already.
Yeah. Why the dream telling you so? No, you don't have to wait for the card creation. Is because you are not me. I want my own solutions. That's why I create cards. For you, it just at least your dream bring to your attention. Bring to your attention. Prior to me developing cards, in fact, I have dreams like that, or I have message like that. I have guts feelings like that. I have signal or visual things is that thing need fixing. There's a lot of things spoiled one. Sometimes car spoiled, sometimes this thing spoiled, everything spoiled, telling you that, hey, I need to get things fixed. There's a lot of signals, a lot of message coming along the way in real life and also in dreams. So make it so strong, make it in you so strong that, hey, this is something that I need to work upon. So in your dream, in that specific questions that your dream bring to your awareness is inside out, you see. This is giant thinking system is inside out. But I think the other thing why we dream, not many people interested, then we, as Leslie say, we keep it until next week. Yeah. So
I
we don't
think
need to
you
think
guys
of
late
what
because
topic to talk next
okay, I
week.
think okay, good, because this morning also we struggle what to talk. Then I think since yesterday is LNAU
Yeah,
birthday, so I think how the from nothing to something. Okay, good. So I think now it's 10:38. I think we're over our time already. So because I think dream is another good topic. So you want to listen for 5 minutes or next week another session. So it's your choice. I think. Okay, but I think I think definitely I think this one I think everyone have a different kind of wants a dream. So your dream is free, yeah. Your dream is
a dream
free, but your
free.
process is not. I mean, so but you want a smoother process. I think luckily I think you in Peter class. I think you have more chance of getting the smoother process rather than Korean process. Okay, so then after level 2, I think you have maybe louder on the singer. So the dream first, dream first, and then it's free. but the process is not. Okay, so that's the conclusion for today. So I think that's all for today. Do join in our WhatsApp group. The link is there, and then to know about the human thinking system. So we're having our second class soon. Okay, but I think currently I think we just plan for two class. Not any news for third class, so we may not have third class yet in the near future. But we conclude for the human thinking system training until the second class at this moment. Then we'll be preparing for the level two. Okay, so do get your friends to join in. Okay, and then the price is still the same, 488 5131 at the moment. Do join in now so that you don't miss out the I think later we don't sure when we're going to do it again. So you are the lucky one. Don't do share with your friend, take your friend and encourage them to join our session. Okay, join session and then have so that they can also get this special thing because I think not easy. And I think we have me and Kuri have already waited for 5 or 6 years until Peter get a line and then simplify the system because he's now finished his house at a very good feng shui and then he very very enjoying that the giant working fine that he give the giant a very good okay good reward so he working fine for him okay okay maybe have a last question because I think
Peggy. Yeah.
okay Peggy, I can't have deep sleep. Okay, because I think Peggy can't sleep. I think it's very not so good. So we can't have deep sleep since a few months ago. But whenever I have dream, I can enjoy my deep sleep. When I wake up, it's fresh for me. Totally agree with the Sifu here about dreams. Okay, good. So have more dream. Okay, have more dream. Ask your giant to give you more dream. Okay, and then sleep well. Okay, thank you everyone, and then do stay tuned for our next week session. I think temporarily will be something talking about the dreams, so next week, so we no need to headache. Julian.
No need to
Okay,
work on topics.
topics. So we have been non-stop. 1 over years, how many? Today episode 80 already. So non-stop new topic. Wow, non-stop creation. So not easy.
When
Okay,
we
so
reach 100, we celebrate.
We reach 100, we celebrate.
yeah.
Now
100
it's
Just another
80,
20 only.
20 to
Now
go.
it's 80 already. So next, I think we already next week. I think we got another topic already. So we still got left 19 only. So wow, 100 topics already. Wow, jalat. Okay, good. So okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice dream and then have a good rest and then have a good dream. Okay, talk to your giant and ask them to give you a nice dream so that you have dream is free but the process is not then but you can make the process easier so okay thank you and have a nice day bye
Bye bye.